Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactically indispensable. His pace and how good he is in positive transition.
And he's let fly! That was superb goalkeeping!
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, this is a great position. They're back in possession and ready to go again. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's there to get it away. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Oakland Roots clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Forlan. Oh, well played, well played. Palestine, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Palestine clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rui Costa, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. Palestine finding their passes. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Bellingham. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Looking for a runner. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's gone forward. Played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Forlan. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Neymar is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Palestine can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 8, Mbappe. Number
Odo.
10, Messi.
Best part of an hour,
Number
and still no
11,
breakthrough from either
Neymar.
side.
Coming on the field, number 15.
And here's Forlan.
Number 16, Mohamed Salah.
Rijkaard.
Number 12.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Number 14.
Driving forward.
Griezmann.
Now he's got space here. It's a threatening ball. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And another try. They've scored. Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking to go deep. He gets big! And that could have brought them level.
Forlan absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Odo gets it clear. It's Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, this looks sharp. Palestine are looking to break at pace. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Son Heung-min. Good chance here! He can get that clear. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the delivery.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, now it's... In he goes again! Desperate defending required here.
Substitution.
Keeper's dealt with that. Back when it goes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Palestine have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Yamal voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
For our World Charity Fund.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but